Now we know what the mass school shootings are for. Shalom, first and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh Shai, ahchyam Rakakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity, while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh Shai. And Salakia just woke up. So the title of this article is called DHS to Go After Conspiracy Forums and Terror Threat Bulletin. Alright, and this is all about these mass shootings which has been happening recently. Now this should give you a good idea of why these governments have been staging these mass shootings. Now we must look at the back of the dollar bill and consider this, we must look on the back of the dollar bill and consider the saying "Ordo ab chaos," which is Latin for what? Order out of chaos. And the part of the NWO agenda of the so-called elites is to create chaos in order to get the reaction of the people. That way, if people react to what is going on, the people will expect a solution. And if the people expect a solution, then basically the so-called elites, they can just go on ahead and be like, oh well, okay, why don't we come with this idea? Maybe why don't we present this idea? And 9 times out of 10, the so-called elites, through the government or governments of these different countries, they're going to come with the solution which will further bring them closer to their NWO. So here it says the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, issued a terror threat bulletin Tuesday warning that online forums harboring domestic violent extremist content and conspiracy theories have encouraged, which, if you look on the back of the dollar bill to show you the hypocrisy of this country, on the back of the dollar bill, what does it say? Ordo ab chaos, right? Is that not a conspiracy? Furthermore, when you look up the word conspiracy, the word conspiracy is 2 words, con and spiracy. Okay? Or spiracia or conspiracia, which conspiracia I believe is Spanish. So the word con means with or together, and the word spiracy or spiracia means to breathe. So the word conspiracy means to breathe together. So whenever somebody is, which you need breath in order to have a conversation, right? So the word conspiracy literally means to plan or plot together. So this is these elementary school shootings in Texas is a conspiracy fact, not a conspiracy theory. It says The Department of Homeland Security (DHS) issued a terror threat bulletin Tuesday warning that online forums harboring domestic violent extremist content and conspiracy theories have encouraged copycat attacks in the wake of the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas shooting. Well, the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now, Satan here is not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. Furthermore, when you look up the word Satan or Satan, it goes back to the Hebrew word shaitan, which the word shaitan means adversary. Okay, the word shaitan means adversary. Now, we physically have an adversary on this planet, in which the word adversary means what? It means your main enemy, your main opponent. Okay, we have a main opponent, a main enemy on this planet. And who is that? That would be the biblical Edomites, which are still alive today, ruling the earth in wickedness. Okay, so we are not ignorant of their devices. Okay, so we're not ignorant of the so-called elites' devices. Which, furthermore, when you look up this word device, it goes back to the Greek word naima, which means an evil scheme or purpose. And there is an evil scheme or purpose. There is an evil scheme or evil purpose behind these mass elementary school shootings. Okay, with that I'm going to say shalom. Is on to the next one.